Soccer 605, we're here with Coach Danielle Ohayon of the Dakota Alliance Soccer Club. You'll be heading to regionals tonight, right?
No, tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening with your under 13 boys.
Well, I'm kind of hitching a ride with one of the families, with about 4 boys in a van, so it'll be cool.
Well, Dakota Alliance is sending a lot of teams this year again.
Yeah, we're sending 7 teams to the tournament. Yeah, we've got 4 girls and 3 boys going.
So Danielle, you've been to a few of these. This is not going to be your first rodeo. How many years have you gone to regionals now? Let
me see. Now it's almost 14 years. Let's see, 15 years now.
I was thinking it was up there.
No, I'm sorry. 17 years now.
Okay.
Yep.
You lost a couple in there, huh?
I lost a couple in there. The reason for that is because a couple of the teams I didn't go to.
Oh, okay.
That's why, because we did not qualify. Yeah.
Okay, Danielle, now U13s, our teams tend to be pretty competitive at that age when we go to regionals.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. At the young age, we are fairly competitive. This year, we have, unfortunately, our first game, we have a very, very strong opponent, and that's Scott Gallagher from St. Louis. So it's going to be tough. After that, we have Wisconsin and Nebraska, and it's all a toss-up with those 2 states. Especially Nebraska, we put against them, so we kind of know who they are. But that St. Louis Gallagher is...
the Scott Gallagher teams are always a worthy opponent.
Yeah, very, very much so.
So what are your expectations of the lads this year?
As long as they play very, very well, they give me the effort and they don't give up and just keep working, I think we'll have a wonderful event, a wonderful tournament. They're young. For them, it's Fortunately, it's their first experience. I just hope that they don't get too disillusioned by it and they realize that what the next level of soccer is. It's just not only South Dakota, Sioux Falls, but there's more than that around them.
Well, and a lot of people will say that going to regionals is a good way to test your level on the food chain.
Absolutely. My mentor, Ziggy Schmidt, said when he was coaching the U.S. national team, he said, let's go and get our butts kicked, so that when we come back, we learn something from it. And he kept on doing that. And I hope that's what would result from it.
As long as they're learning. And you have some nice talent on that U13 boys team.
Oh, very much so. We've groomed, I've had them since they were 11 years old. I think we've groomed them with the coaching staff fairly well to where we want them to be.
They have a mature speed of play that you don't always see in that age group.
Yeah, very much. And I think that what dictates that, and we have 2 or 3 leaders on the team that have taken ownership of that team, and that makes our job much, much easier. They know that when they step on that white line, beyond that white line, it's business. Once they step off the white line, they've been being social. But I've got 3 leaders that have taken care of this team this year. They're wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, that's outstanding to hear. So now let's digress a little bit over to the other big tournament that's going on right now. Catching many World Cup games?
Every single day. I can't get any work done.
It's hard to focus, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very difficult, especially, when you have, Spain, Chile, and Spain gets knocked out.
Was that a surprise to you? Who could have foreseen that?
Never. I would never have seen it. But you know what? I got to be honest, changing of the guards.
Yeah.
It's a changing of the guards. When you see a team like Chile, and they really wanted it, and when you saw that stadium, the passion of the Chileans, it's almost like the Spanish were playing away from home.
Yeah.
It was an away game from them. So it was really a magnificent game to watch.
It really was, and you're right, the passion that Chile, all credit due to them, because they played like they wanted it and wanted it they did.
Yeah, very, very much so. I mean, they just attacked. That was great to see. It was great to see.
Well, and of course the U.S.-Ghana game, we can't walk away without talking a little bit about that.
Oh, definitely not. That was, I was watching the game with my U13 boys, and I cannot believe how excited and I cannot believe how emotional at that young age they were. They just literally woke up. The whole restaurant, we're in the restaurant, and they screamed and yelled. And I gotta say, to me, that was so rewarding to see those young kids show so much emotion on that second goal. It was awesome to see.
Well, that passion, the World Cup passion, is going to, I'm sure, have a big impact out at regionals.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're going to have tents at regionals showing the games as well. So like the last World Cup, when we had regionals, they showed games. So it's going to be very exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, hopefully they're able to schedule around that. It'll be 6 o'clock that time, right?
Right. For me, my game is 11 o'clock, so I'll be able to watch the game.
Okay, that works out well for you.
Yeah.
Well, and as a goalkeeper, I have to ask what you thought of Guillermo Ochoa's performance yesterday for Mexico.
Outstanding. A cat. a cat. He was on his toes. He knew what he had to do. And I think that the emotion to play Brazil brought out the best in Mexico, including him.
It really did, and I bet you were feeling some familiar feelings as you were watching him play, weren't you?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. Sometimes I wish I was that young and on that line.
I know. Well, we're enjoying the role that you play in soccer now, Coach. So thanks a lot for taking some time with us, Danielle. Best of luck at regionals and keep us posted, all right?
Thank you. Always delightful, Carol. Thank you so very much.
Going to a tournament? At Select Top Tournaments, get all the information you need right on your smartphone. Instant messaging on Facebook and Twitter. Tournament schedules and results. Even coupons from local restaurants and businesses. You can find it on your computer or smartphone at tourneyprogram.com. It's easy and fun, and it's coming to a top tournament near you. So do you host tournaments? Go to easytourneyprogram.com and discover why every top tournament in the country is going to this incredible new platform.